Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday. Welcome to my workshop class. It is an hour-long class, and today we will be working on hips and hamstrings. I hope you're doing well on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little tired today, but it's because of you all, and you just keep showing up is why I do what I do, and I love doing it. So we're going to start with some sun salutations to warm the body and to also get a nice breath going. We want to have a nice heated breath today because the hamstrings are very large muscles and we want to make sure they're nice and warm before we bend into them. I've pulled my right and my left hamstrings years ago, so I'm very cautious about them, and they do still give me some discomfort, but I really enjoy stretching them because the hamstrings help stretch the lower back. So if you have aches and pains in your lower back, or you have maybe some sciatic running down your leg, some sciatic pains where the muscles are spasming and squeezing that sciatic nerve, hamstring stretches can be great for you. So that's where we're going to start. We're also going to be doing some hip openers. So we're going to be working the abductors and moving forward, bringing the leg back behind us to work the psoas. When we stretch the front of the hips, then we are able to also stretch some of those lower back muscles because the psoas muscle goes from the inside of the hip, wraps around under, and attaches to the lower half of your spine and your sacrum. So we want to work and stretch those because we sit for so long and those muscles are kind of stuck in a sitting position. We want to take them in an opposite direction or directions they don't normally go every day so that we can release some of those tight muscles, maybe even some of that spasming. If you have discomfort or you feel a muscle spasm throughout this class, just take a rest. It's just basically waking up the muscle that's kind of been stuck in a way that it had been for a long time. So I'm so excited that you're joining me today. Again, it is Wednesday workshop, and tomorrow will be slow flow, and Friday will be lead primary series where I talk you through the postures. So if you're ready, come on to standing at the front of your mat. Bring your feet together so your feet are touching. And we're going to hold this first forward fold for a few breaths. Any types of forward folds are great for the hamstrings. Just remember to focus on the breathing. We're going to inhale through the nose, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward and bring your hands to the floor. This is just a half lift, gently bending one knee at a time. You can feel it all the way up, maybe right underneath the sits bones, right below the glutes. And just get into those hamstrings slowly. We got plenty of time to work on it today, so there's no hurry into moving into deep hamstring postures just yet. Good. Now walk the feet out about hip width apart. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, take your hands by your pinky toes. Exhale, bow the head.
Find that in your music.
Bring your head between your knees. Keep breathing. As you exhale, walk your hands back closer to the sides of your heels and try to fold a little bit deeper. And then exhale, walk it back a little bit more. Straighten the legs a little bit more. Lean into the toes. Exhale, try to bring your head between your knees. 3 breaths here. And then inhale, head up. Bring your hands in front of you. Bend your knees. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up to a standing position, nice and slow. Good. That's our first hamstring opener. Bring the feet back together. Inhale, hands up, palms together. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, kiss your knees. Inhale, look forward, step your left foot back and bring your left knee down. Inhale, come on up, and we're going to take a twist. We want to stretch the lower back.
I didn't get that.
Bring your elbows together and look up. Sorry, my Siri is listening to me and she's talking back, so I'm going to turn it off for a sec. All the way off. Okay. All right, Siri, you're done for the day. All right, so we're going to take that twist. Bring your right foot as far as you can, knee is down, and we want to stretch the lower back. Right elbow points up and look up. Bend into your right knee. Feel this hip open up just a little bit. And then exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Curl your left toes under. Lift your left knee up. Feet together. Inhale, half lift, straight legs. Send your butt back. Exhale, bow your head, kiss your knees. Inhale, stand up slowly. Bring your palms together. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now let's do the other side. Inhale, hands up, palms together. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the floor. Kiss your knees. Inhale, half lift. Send your right leg back and bring your right knee down. Inhale, come on up. Bring the hands to heart center. Take your right elbow across your body and bring your hands in prayer position. Look up and bend into your left knee. After your third breath on that exhale, bring your hands to the floor, lift your right knee, and step your feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, kiss the knees. Inhale, come to standing, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, we're going to do another one similar to that. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, hands to the floor. Now, I forgot to tell you, make sure you have props today. If you don't have your blocks or strap or even a foam roller nearby, run and get that right now. I'll give you like a few seconds to run and get your props. And then we're going to send that left foot back into a runner's lunge. Good. And then we're going to hold here. Walk the right foot out to the side. And then bring your hands to the inside. And then drop your elbows down. Good. Hold here for 3 breaths. Pulling the knee into the shoulder. Pressing out through the left heel. Breathing for 1. 2. And 3. Come back up to the hands. And then we're just going to step to the front of the mat, feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, kiss your knees. Inhale, stand up slowly, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Now we're going to step the right leg back. Come onto the toes, runner's lunge. Bring both hands to the inside of your knee. And then drop on down to your elbows, keeping that left knee touching your left shoulder or arm. Breathing for 1. Straighten that back leg. Breathing for 2. And 3. Inhale, come on up. Bring the hands on either side of the foot. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, kiss the knees. Inhale, stand up slowly. Palms together. Look at your thumbs and hands to heart center. Okay, I hope you have your props ready. We're going to be using the block first. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward, kiss the knees. Inhale, look forward. Step your left foot back and bring your left knee down. We're going to use that block to bring under the right sits bone. So as you're going to sit back all the way, resting the right sits bone on the block, left knee is bent, heel is directly under your sits bone, your left sits bone. So it's just a straight knee bend. If that's too much for you, you can just keep yourself propped up, okay? And then exhale, walk the hands forward, hold on to your right foot, and bow your head to your knee for 3 breaths. Good. Inhale, lift your head. Come on back up to that left knee. Curl your toes under. Lift and press back, straightening both legs. Pressing back through the left heel. Your hand should be on either side of your right foot. Legs are as straight as you can make them. Some of you will be able to bring your left heel down to the mat. Some of you not. That's okay. Work your chin to your right shin. You can walk your hands back. Hold for 3 breaths. Good. Save that block for the other side. Bend your right knee. Pop your left foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, kiss your knees. Inhale, stand up. Palms together, look at your thumbs. And exhale, hands to heart center. Great job, everybody. I hope you're starting to feel that lower back and those hamstrings. Get a good stretch. Let's take another vinyasa and move into the second side. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, kiss your knees. Inhaling, look forward, and send your right foot back to a runner's lunge. Get that block ready because you're going to bring your right knee down. And as you bend your right knee, you're going to go back and bring your left sits bone on top of that block. Right knee is bent right underneath, that foot right underneath your sits bone. Exhaling, fold over your left leg, grab your left foot, and stay here for 3 breaths. Try to bring your head to your knee. After your 3rd breath, inhale, lift the head. You can put the block to the side. Come on up to that knee. Curl your back toes under. Lift the right knee and press back into your right heel as you straighten your left leg and walk your hands to either side of the foot as you bow your head to your knee, working your chin to your shin. 3 breaths here. Look forward, bend that left knee, step to the top of your mat. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, stand up slowly. Bring your palms together. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Great job, everybody. That was really nice. A couple of sun salutations to open up those hamstrings. So we're going to do some wide leg poses, which are always really great for hamstrings. Make sure that when you're in these poses, we tend to lean back into the heels or too far onto the toes. So we want to try to keep the weight evenly distributed. Also, you'll notice maybe that you're pressing out through the sides of your feet or you're pulling in towards the arches of the feet too much. So you want to make sure that you're just really trying to evenly distribute the weight through the entire bottom of your foot the best you can. Take your feet wide. Your feet should be parallel to each other, maybe even slightly turned in. Okay? Inhale, arch the back. Exhaling, fold forward and bring your hands onto the mat. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, walk the hands back. Find that evenly distributed weight point in your feet. And then exhale, bring the head to the mat. Walk the hands back, using the hands to press into the mat to help pull your belly between your thighs. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhaling, stand all the way up. Exhaling here. Inhaling, hands out. Exhaling, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhaling, arch your back, squeeze your shoulders. Exhaling, head to the floor, hands up over your head the best you can. Find that evenly distributed weight point through the bottoms of the feet. Breathing for 1. Lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps. 2. And 3. Inhaling, come on up slowly. Exhaling, hands to the waist. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, fold forward. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, fold forward. 3 more breaths, lift the kneecaps. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhaling, come on up slowly. And exhaling, feet back to the top of your mat. One more standing pose, and then we'll do 2 balancing postures before we move into some really deep hamstring and hip openers. So the next one is triangle pose. I don't know about you, but triangle pose is one of those poses that doesn't look very difficult, but always is very difficult for me. Even though I might do it in a nice way, it's challenging. So let's inhale, bring the feet out. So the feet would be about underneath your elbows if you were to extend your arms. We're going to take the right toes, turn them to the back of your mat or to the right side. Exhale, we're going to send the left hip back, kind of like shifting the hips as we move the torso over the right leg. And then when your torso can't go any farther, go ahead and bring that right hand down. You can use a block here, or if you can, go ahead and grab your right big toe. Bring your left hand up to the ceiling and look up for 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. 2. And 3. Inhaling, come on up. Pivot your feet to the left side. Shift your right hip back, work your torso over your left leg, and grab your left toes. Reach your right hand up, look up, 3 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Inhaling, come up. Let's turn your left toes in. Let's turn your right toes to the back of your mat. And you're going to square your shoulders to the right side. Inhale, bring your left arm up. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat next to your foot. And reach your right hand up. If you're extremely bendy, you can take your left hand to the pinky toe side. Just keep twisting back into the right hip, pulling forward with your left, and stay here for 3 more breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Inhale, come up to standing, pivot and turn, bring your right arm up. Exhale, right hand down, using that block if you need it, or jumping the hand to the pinky toe side of the foot. Twist back into the right hip, pull forward with your left, and reach your left hand up. 3 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Exhale. Inhale, come up to a standing position, and exhale, step back to the top of your mat. So if you have a strap, go ahead and get it. If you don't have a strap, that's okay. You can use a towel or a belt, and if you don't have one, you can just grab your foot. It's not that big of a deal. I just like to use the strap because it gives me a better stretch. So you can either just take the belt and loop it in half, or if you know how to use the yoga belt, you can make a little loop at the bottom of it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that strap and wrap it around the foot. Okay? Now, if you have the belt looped in 2, use both hands. If you have it only on with one hand, if you can hold it with one hand, go ahead, take that right arm up above your head. Take your left arm back, grabbing the strap, and pull. So you're using your arms to open your hip. You're pulling, and walking the hands back as close to the foot as possible. Lift the foot and look up. Hold here for 3 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, slowly lower down, and let's move right into the other side, taking that left foot into the strap, bringing that left arm around. Bring your left arm behind you, holding onto that strap, which is bound to the foot. Bring your right arm back and lift. As you lift your foot, walk your hands down the strap. 3 breaths. 1, look up. 2, 3, good. Exhale. Slowly release it and put that strap away for later. Okay, now the next hamstring opener that's also a balancing posture is extended thumb to foot posture. So I love to do this pose all the time. There's some poses that are just really uncomfortable for me that I do almost every day just because I know the benefits of them on my body. So bring the weight of your body into your left leg and grab your right big toe. Extend your left leg. This is really intense for my hamstring. It's intense for my whole body. It's even difficult for me to fold to bring my chin to the shin. So if you can't do that, just do what I'm doing, staying here for 3 breaths. Breathing for 2 and 3. Let's open the leg to the right side. Look to your left side. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, bring it back, bend the knee, exhale, place it down. Let's bring the weight of our body into the right leg. Grabbing that left big toe, extend the leg straight out. Good. Holding here for 3 breaths, breathing for 1, 2, 3. Open the leg to the left side and look to your right side. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, bring the leg back. Exhale, bend the knee, release, and bring it down. Great job. Okay, we're going to move into another sun salutation, doing a deeper version of a posture we've already done when we were doing the beginning sun salutation. So hopefully your hamstrings are a little bit more ready to approach this pose. So feet together, inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, hands to the floor, kiss the knees. Inhale, look forward and step your left foot back to that runner's lunge. Good. Bring your arms inside of your knee. Now, what you're going to do is bend your right elbow and bring your right arm underneath your right knee. You're trying to hook the knee over the shoulder. If that doesn't happen, that's okay. You can bring it onto the tricep. Bend your right elbow slightly. Keep your left leg straight. Go ahead and lift that right leg up. Hold here for 3 breaths. Point the toe. Breathing for 1, 2, 3. And then just take the right leg back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. And then we're to the left side. So just inhale, bring your left leg up. And then place your left foot in front of between your hands, coming into that runner's lunge. Bring your hands down to the mat on the inside of the foot and bring that left elbow and then lower, opening that hip. So you want to get that belly down inside of your thigh and try to get your shoulder underneath your left knee. Then when you can, lift the leg and straighten. Look forward for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. And again, just swing the leg back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, rest in pose of the child. Just a few breaths here. Inhale, come up to the hands and knees. And then back up into down dog. A great hip opener that I love to do right after I do my standing postures is half pigeon. So inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee comes down between the hands. Now to really open up that left hip, you want to slide your left leg back as much as you can. You're also going to get a nice stretch in the glute here. You're going to take your right foot and try to get that right knee to the right a little bit and the right foot forward a little bit. Keep the weight evenly distributed between the hips. Inhale, exhale. Rest on the elbows or all the way down on your forehead for 3 breaths. Inhale, come on up. Place your right hand by your shin. Bend your left knee, trying to slide that left knee back a little bit farther if you can. Grab your foot with your left hand, pull it in. Use a strap if you want to. Hold here for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, release. Bring your hands on either side of your knee. Curl your toes under. Send it back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee between the hands. Slide your right leg back as much as you can. Bring your left knee to the left. Bring your left foot forward slightly. Keep the weight evenly distributed between the right and left hips. Inhale. Exhale. And rest all the way down for 3 breaths. Inhaling, come on up and place your left hand by your shin. Roll over to your right side a little bit more. Bend that right knee. Pull the leg in or use that strap to help you. Hold here for 3 breaths. Exhale, release. Bring your hands on either side of your knee. Lift your right knee. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, pose of the child. Rest here for just a moment. Inhaling to downward facing dog. Exhaling, jump through and straight legs. Good, we'll do some basic hamstring openers and then we'll move to more advanced hamstring openers. So move the flesh away from your sits bones if you have flesh, like me. Flex your feet. We're gonna take our peace fingers and we're gonna grab the big toes. Inhaling, hands up, nice long spine. Exhaling, reach forward, grabbing the toes. So you may want to use that strap if you can't reach your toes. You can bend your knees slightly, but once you have a hold of your tightest spine, then push out through the heels and try to get those legs straight. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold forward. Hold here for 3 breaths. Inhaling, head up, and exhale, open the legs. I want you to open them as wide as you can. And I want you to let the body just settle into this posture. Flex your feet, make sure your toes are pointing straight up, not back, not forward, okay? And if you can, squeeze your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps. We're just going to gently move into the right hamstring, the left hamstring, then the right hamstring again, then the left hamstring again, and we're going to keep doing isolation exercises until we move into a new advanced posture that I haven't taught on YouTube yet. So let's bring the right elbow down to the inside of the knee. Reach your left arm over your head and look up, holding here for 3 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale it up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm over the head, look up. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale it up. Square your shoulders over your right leg. Exhale, reach for that right foot. Yeah, this is a lot deeper. So you want to try to drop that left shoulder. So you're squaring your shoulders over your leg and exhale, bow your head to your knee for 3 breaths. Inhale, come up. Walk it over to the left side. Exhale. Grab your foot. Bow your head to your knee. 3 breaths. Inhale, come up. Keep those feet flexed. Now I want you to use your hands. If you need to, open your legs a little bit wider. See how that works? You can go maybe a millimeter more because your body got comfortable in that pose and it gave you a little more space to move into the next pose. Bring your hands in front of you and walk your hands forward. When you can't go any farther, take a breath and exhale. See how much farther you can actually go. You are working your belly to the mat. Holding here for 3 more breaths. 1. Breathing for 2. Go farther with those hands. And 3. Inhaling, come on all the way up. Bring the bottoms of your feet together in the ultimate abductor stretch, Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. It's bound because we're holding the feet with our hands. Now gently press your elbows into your thighs, and you're going to feel maybe some resistance right here in the hip sockets, in the front part, right below the abdomen. Take a deep breath. Exhale, soften into that area wherever you need it. Maybe your lower back is tight. Inhale. Exhale, press the legs down a little bit more. Bring the chest forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open the feet, pulling the arches of the feet away from each other, pressing the sides of the feet towards each other. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good job, everybody. All right, so bring the knees together. And I want you to spread your feet wide, but with the knees bent. This next pose is called Kurmasana or turtle posture, and it is the ultimate hamstring and hip opener. So it wrings out the hips and deeply stretches the hamstrings. So this is the first stage. You can be right here. Second stage is just walking those hands forward. And what you want to do is bring your arms underneath your knees, reach around and try to grab your feet. Now, if you can go deeper, you're going to walk your feet closer together to get those shoulders deeper underneath and bring your hands back. Good. Now, slide your butt back, slide your feet forward, and try to flatten your body down like a pancake as long as your elbows are outside of your knees. Holding here for 6 breaths. 1. Flex those feet, press down into the arms, pull the chest forward. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Bend the knees and slowly wiggle yourself out of that pose. Great job. We're going to take some deeper versions of that. So Kurmasana, turtle pose. Now we're going to move into sage pose, Marichasana. Then from here, we're going to move into a new pose that I have not taught yet in this class. Bring your right arm to the inside of your shoulder, your knee. Reach forward and wrap your arm around your leg. You're giving your right leg a hug. You're going to take your left arm behind you and try to bind your hands, holding onto your left wrist. Now, as you squeeze those hands and wring out those shoulders on the right hip, your hamstring on the left side is getting a stretch. Flex your left foot and bow your chin to your chest. Hold here for 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. 2. and 3. Inhaling, come on up. Good. So keep that right knee bent. Keep the left leg straight. And we're going to take the right knee out to the side a little bit. Again, take your right shoulder inside. And look what we're going to do. We're going to take that right knee over the shoulder. Okay? Hold the foot with the left hand and press your right hand down into the mat. So what you're doing is using your right arm to keep that leg back and using your left hand to lift your leg. If you can grab your toe with your peace fingers, we're going to straighten that right leg as much as we can. Good. Pull with your arm. Hold here, press your right arm back. Look up. 6 breaths. 1. Press out through your heel. 2. 3. 4. 5. Straighten that leg a little bit more. And 6. Bend the knee and bring it down. That was pretty intense, but I'm sure you did an awesome job. All right, let's take Marichyasana on the left side. Bend your left knee. Bring your left shoulder to the inside, reaching forward. Wrap your left arm around your leg. Wrap your right arm around your back. This time trying to grab onto your left wrist. Flex your right foot. Exhale, head to knee as you push your left leg back with your arm. Breathing for 1. 2. And 3. Inhale up. Exhale and release. Good. Take that left foot, bring it out to the side a little bit. And then work your left arm underneath your left knee. And then just try to hook your left knee over your shoulder. Like you're trying to touch your calf to your neck is really the goal. And then you want to bring your left hand down to the mat. Right hand grabs onto the left foot, bringing the arm over your head. If you can, grab your big toe with your peace fingers and straighten that leg. Now, if you haven't noticed already, you may notice that one hamstring is easier to straighten than the other in this pose. But just keep trying. Flex the foot, press out through the heel, look up. 6 breaths. Breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Good. Exhale, release. And now we are going to take a vinyasa. Cross your legs, jump or step back to a plank position. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And come to the knees. Now, this is where you may want to use your foam roller. Okay, if you have one. If you don't have one, you don't really need one. Yoga should just be about you. If you don't even need a mat for yoga. You just need a space. That's it. Space and an intention. You don't even need shoes. So you can either bring this roller in front of you, and we are going to bring the heel onto the roller. So right heel onto the roller. We're going to move into a split. So you're going to roll the foot forward as you walk the left knee back. Good. And you want to bring that roller right onto the calf. It's giving it a massage. And then that way you have a little bit of wiggle room to go less or to go more. Hold here. Point the right toe, point the back toe, the left toe. Hold here for 3. 1. Use your hands for support. 2. And 3. Good. Now, just bring it back. This time you can use that block again if you want, or just sit on the heel, reach for the roller, And bow your head to your knee for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Good. And release. Let's come on back up to the hands and knees. Bring that foam roller to the front edge of your mat. Place your back of your heel on that foam roller. Right knee is under the hip. Good. And walk it forward. If you need to slide your right knee back, go ahead. Use your hands for support, taking it as deep as you can. Point both toes. Hold here for 6. If we did 3 on the other side, that's okay. Just hold it for as long as you can. 1. Deep breathing. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Bring it back. Bring the roller with you. Sit on that heel. Bring the left heel onto the roller and fold over that left leg. Hold here. 1. 2. And 3. Good job, everybody. All right, so let's just release that roller. You can bring it to the side. We don't need it anymore. If you want to use it for after class, use it to massage your hamstrings. You're definitely going to need it. All right, so one of my favorite hip opener postures is with the strap. If you don't have a strap, of course you don't need it, but I'm going to use mine today. So what you're going to do is, in a Baddha Konasana posture, you are going to take this strap, if you have it, reach around the back, bring the bottoms of the feet together, take the strap underneath the feet, loop it around, and make it a little bit tight, just comfortably tight. You don't want it like so tight that it's squeezing your feet in towards each other. And you can kind of see where the strap is right here on my lower back. So it just depends how comfortable it is for you. The sacrum is going to give you a little bit more support than if you do it up higher on your back. So it should kind of feel like it's right above your hips. It's wrapping around. And then we're just going to slowly lower on down to the back. And as you fold back, your feet are going to come closer. So you might need to loosen that strap. Bring your head down. And if you want to tighten the strap, go ahead. We're going to hold here for 6 breaths. And just let gravity do the work for you. Good. And then we're going to slowly use the elbows to come back up. And you can let go of that strap. Take that strap off. We're not going to use it again right now, unless you need it for our laying down, our Supta Padangusthasana posture. So we're just going to roll on down to the backs again. Now, of course, you can just grab the foot with your big toe and bring your foot straight up to the ceiling. If you want to use the strap, wrap it around the bottom of your foot. Left leg is straight. Point your left toes down. And exhale, open your right leg to the right side and look to your left side. Hold here for 3 breaths. And then inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, kiss your knee. And inhale, lower your leg and your head back down to the floor. Let's do the left side. So grab your left big toes, bring your left foot up to the sky, press your right hand into your thigh, hold here, and then slowly let your leg open to the left side as you look to your right side. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, let the head come down and release your leg. Good. Shake your legs out. Bend your knees. Spread your feet about the width of your mat. Trying to get your heels as close to your butt as you can. Bring your arms down by your sides. Lift your hips up. Lock your hands. And try to get those hips as high as you can. Work those inner thighs by feeling like you're rolling or squeezing the inner thighs without bringing the knees together. So you're going to do that by pressing down through the arches of your feet. After your third breath, slowly lower down. Hug your knees to your chest and rock from side to side. Let's do that again. Feet flat, arms down. Inhale, lift. Lock your hands. Walk the shoulder blades together. 3 slow breaths. Exhale, lower. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Last one. Arms down, hips up. Lock your hands. Hold here. Exhale, lower down. Bring the knees into the chest. Bring your legs straight up to the ceiling. Bring your hands underneath your hips. We're going to hold here for 9 breaths. Take them at your own pace. And then slowly release, bringing the legs into happy baby pose. Open the feet, bending at the knees, rock from side to side. Bring your knees together. Bring your feet down onto the mat. Extend your legs out long. Bring your arms down by your sides or on your belly. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Again, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And let the body melt down into the earth. As you allow your body to feel heavy on the mat, soften into each muscle. Let a soft, natural breath return to the body. And let your belly rise and fall gently with each inhalation and exhalation. Soften into the shoulders and neck. Relax your jaw. Relax the muscles of your face. Soften into your forehead and let your mind be clear for the next minute or two. When you're ready, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing your awareness back. And turn your head from side to side, loosening your neck. Stretch your arms overhead like it's your first morning stretch. And bring your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. Rolling on over to one side when you're ready. And gently bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And bring your hands to heart center. First of all, thank yourself for coming today and giving yourself the gift of your yoga practice. And just be grateful for this body that you have, that you can move in all these directions. It is the only thing, our body and our mind, that we have control over in this world. So enjoy that fact and celebrate in the movement that you have. May you go with peace. Namaste.